Did you post that we were rolling live?
When I first got home.
Well,
Plus, it's on my calendar. Hello, hello. Hi, Patty. I'm glad you like your signs. Check my glasses. I always say that. How are you? Come on in. What to do with my phone? Oh, I just seen it light up. Everybody's spread the glitter. Listen, I'm gonna fight with my phone again. Oh, hi. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
So Floyd put my new phone on face recognition, so I gotta hold it up every time I wanna.
No, you don't.
I don't.
You can leave it down at a pretty good angle.
Oh, mine wouldn't. You know.
Maybe you have to redo your face scan.
I don't know. She's driving me nuts.
She is not adapted to Apple life well.
No, I'm not.
You will.
I'm getting it, but kind of like, oh no, that's not it. I just want to go back. Come on in, everybody, and let me know where you're from. That's not what I wanted. Yodeling. Oh, weird. You're weird. And
No.
Floyd is here with me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's you.
Everybody sprinkle the love for me. Because my phone's not giving me none. Ooh, you can do that. How do you share?
I cannot answer that for you.
I'm not an iPhone person. I give up. So how is everybody tonight? Nobody talking? Come on in and let me know where you're from. Is Facebook being wonky again?
I think it's just you.
That's funny, Patty. That sounds like something I would do.
You're sleepy. Well, wake up.
Wakey, wakey. So we've always talked about non-traditional colors. Hi, Shar. How you doing? Talk about non-traditional colors. You know, we do it at Christmas time. And tonight we're going to do it for fall. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Isn't it cute? Oh,
Blair.
Blair.
Oh,
Oh, it froze. Darn it. Isn't it so cute? So it's got...
Looks way better in person.
It is. It's gorgeous. It's like really bright colors. I decided to put the purple one at the last minute. Oh, I'm doing good now that I'm home from work and don't have to work tomorrow. Thank you, Patty.
That means extra work for me.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a few cut. We got a 14-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree. And some blue. Look how cute. Look how that matches. Look at this sunflower. It like matches perfectly. So 14-inch. I don't know. It depends on who you ask, Patty. I've heard people. Well, I know for the color of the year is still green, but you know, if you listen to Etsy or whoever, you know what? If I got it back here, I'm just gonna go with it. I have not bought mesh. Thank you, Char. Since July. I bought one roll in July when I was at Waterman's Loft. Lots of ribbon, but only one roll of mesh. So we are going to use some light blue and some purple and a striped natural fabric. So Floyd can change the cameras. Everybody, please sprinkle me out because I couldn't figure out my phone. And what we're going to do, Floyd's like, you're going to put all three colors in one, but this one's really thin. It is very, very thin. For some reason, light blue colors are usually thin. So we're going to, yes, put all three in one tie. So right here I have light blue, natural purple, and then the next one will be purple, natural blue. Thank you so much, Char. I didn't think I was going to be able to get ready because I just got home from work. I should have worked on it this morning, but it'll be okay. So here's our three colors that we're going to use. You'd think I was making spring, right? Nope. We're doing fall. But in the bow, we're going to put all kinds of colors. And the other ribbon has got pumpkins on it. So it'll be fall. It'll just be non-traditional colors. Last year I did a pink Christmas. I did...
You did a purple Christmas.
I did a purple... Oh my gosh. That didn't sell last year. I did a purple Santa. Well,
it was so huge.
It was, yeah. It hung behind me forever. So we're putting all three colors. And other than the pumpkin ribbon, you could almost change it out for another season if you wanted to. If you wanted to redo the ribbon, I'm not all about redoing ribbon. I'll redo a sign, but I don't like to redo the ribbon unless I have to. Some of my first wreaths, yeah, those needed just to go away.
Mesh down.
Yeah, I seen it. So how is everybody doing tonight? Do you want to like sprinkle? If anybody sees Deanne Smith, it's her birthday today. See, that's going to look cute. Between 19 and 20, Patty, you know how I always say a roll doesn't never have all three or 360 colors on or inches on it. So about in there. I just lay them right on top of each other. I used to use my Bodabra, but as you smushed them down for me, so I just stopped using it. Crash, and more crash.
Well, we're going to have to do it old school on the computer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can't figure it out either.
I don't see where to do it on the iPhone either.
Oh, we both got iPhones because my phone was shattered.
After 20 plus years of Android.
I know, right? We've never had iPhones. I had an iPad once, but I didn't use it very often because it's so old right now. My next wreath, I am not going to do a woodland ruffle.
I don't believe her.
After I started rolling them, I'm like, oh, I was going to do just a regular ruffle. It's kind of cute. Look at them colors. Ooh. are you? Welcome. So we're just going to keep on alternating. The natural color is always going in the middle. That just makes it the easiest way to keep track of where you're going, because you can still see it. I haven't even made my bow tonight. Those who come a lot know that I usually have my bow made. It just didn't happen. It'll be all right, though. Today was really slow until like the last 2 hours of work. My husband comes in and is buying things. I can't check him out, so I have to go get my manager. I had to give my cashier a break. It's going to be cute. Sure goes with the sign, that's for sure. And that's Lori Furnell. She's an artist. I have several of her packages that I bought. Oh my gosh, she's great. I wish I could draw like her. I used to draw in high school. I was middle school and high school. I was really good, but kind of like teaching an old dog new tricks. I used to draw a lot of cartoon figures. I almost did poofs tonight, and I thought, I'm not in a poof mood, guys.
I'm never in a craft mood or poof mood.
Floyd did poofs one time. No, I'm not with Walmart anymore. I work for Harbor Freight. That ship has sailed. Bye-bye.
Ship sank.
Yep, that ship sank to the bottom of the ocean. And it's good riddance.
I've shared a few, but you're going to have to make me a new list of where I'm allowed to share and where I'm not allowed.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
If you get kicked out of any groups or something like that.
Floyd's trying to sprinkle the love over here, and he's like, I forget where you're allowed to share. It'll be all right. So we got to cut some more purple, because I decided at the very last minute
It is what it is.
That I was going to add the purple. I like the light blue. It's just always so thin.
So if you're watching and you are a moderator of a group that I shared this in that I wasn't allowed to,
we're sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
We gotta cut some more. So is everybody ready for fall weather?
Hi, Anna. I didn't see you say hi, but I was busy doing Jeanette's job.
Aww. So you guys know, I didn't know how to go live by myself. Lloyd always did it for me. He was always here. Well, his new work schedule, he's not always here. He's never here, hardly. Friday nights. So as long as I don't have to work, we'll probably, what?
What I was sharing, I clicked.
Floyd, give me lots of hearts. Give me lots of hearts, guys.
I go back and fix it.
He gave me an angry face.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Happy birthday to Deanne. I can't sing. Everybody wish Deanne a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Deanne. I don't know.
It's 50s at night. Oh, 90s. Ooh, Patty, keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it, sister. Now, I turn my air conditioner on low when I come in because with all the lights and stuff, it does get a little warm in here. You're quite welcome, sweetheart. So is your friend going to go to the event with you? Did you get that all worked out? I sure hope I don't need that one. Woo!
You need me to de-staple it?
No, I don't think I need it.
Sure. Oh, excuse me.
So a lot of times when I'm getting my mesh ready, oh, awesome. Is it your elderly friend or is it someone else? Because I know you always talk about her. So I put, I don't know if you can see in the very top right here, I roll my mesh that I've cut back up together to save space and room. I thought, oh, I'll just stick that on my little mesh roller.
Deanna wants to see the sign. She missed
Oh,
it.
okay, honey.
Claire.
Claire, I'm trying.
It looks really amazing in person.
Yes, it's like really
the colors
bright.
in that are really vibrant.
Super happy with that one. It's not on the website yet. I will do it tonight. I gotta finish up Miss Deanne's moo cows. I tell you what, there's just not. Is it? Oh, okay. I know you talk an awful lot about her.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. How you doing?
Yep, I'm here. I'm not here very often anymore.
I know. So we're just rolling them on each end. These are only cut, kind of small amounts, so I don't get much to ruffle. Oh, I'll be glad to meet her too. So we're gonna try to with scheduling and whatnot, because what?
I did it on my phone. That's why I couldn't figure out how to fix it.
Why Floyd's not here. I know I put all my fall stuff in the shops. So I think I'm gonna switch a little bit and put some Christmas in the shops for Art on the Alley when I do it in October 16th. Is she? Oh, that's sweet. So here's our last one for our outside. You know what's funny? I don't know if this is funny or ironic. Now, Miss Tammy, I'm offended because I know how to do the split screen. It may not always work. I've had 2 fails, but I do know how to do the split screen. I got detailed instructions wrote down. So these 2 colors are the colors of my first wedding, the light blue and purple. So nanner, nanner, nanner. I even had a ticker going on the other night on my live, which is that little banner that goes across the screen. I was doing good. See, just like that. Hey, Ricky, how you doing?
What's up, Ricky? Oh, what am I doing? We have to remember to get a new card reader for the new phones.
And somebody gave our iPhone reader away that we got.
When we signed up for Square for the first craft show, they sent us a free card reader.
For iPhone.
But it was for an iPhone. So we had to go buy one for the Android. Well, at the last craft show, I gave the iPhone one away. Now I gotta go buy one.
It happens. So this is quite the trick if you have a mesh roller. I always roll up my mesh onto itself after I cut it to save space sometimes. And then now I just stuck it on there and I'm rolling it right back off.
Makes more work. That's why you'll never see me do it.
Nope.
I'm lazy.
Yep. He admits it. He's a procrastinator and he's lazy. He's been on the signs though. I'm like, order, do it.
I'll be doing some woodworking tomorrow.
Are you? I already got a honey-do list.
Scratch that.
Scratch that. See, it's not too full with the 3. Because that blue one's so thin. See how thin that blue one is? I mean, I like the color. It's pretty.
Yes, you did, because I mailed it out the same day you ordered it.
Yep. He was on it. So did you do anything today for your birthday?
I work such a wonky schedule, I cannot afford to let the sign orders get behind.
Listen, when we got, what was that one size? 17 signs? No. 11. I can't remember. It was over 10 sign order. And he's like, you're going to have to learn how to make signs.
Well, I taught her how to make the signs once, but she's too short for the heat press.
When I raise it, I'd have to like stand on my toes.
Nice.
It's heavy on the road. Let's see, what did we do here? We did purple on top.
She forgot what she did.
Hey. I have to honestly say, Floyd hasn't been feeling very good lately. We both have back, knee, joint, hip problems. So I'd rather him be antagonistic than crabby. Because what is it with guys that when they're sick, it's like death, like they're on their deathbed?
Guy thing. What do you want?
It is a guy thing.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear. He was grumping. I just turned around and walked out of the room. So we're doing non-traditional. I'm going to be all about non-traditional this year because I am not. Well, I won't say I won't buy any mesh, but you know, we've been doing so many. Everybody, all crafters. Don't poke the bear.
Stacy, it's not nice to lie.
Don't lie. Do not lie.
I am grumpy more than I'm not grumpy. I'll admit it.
He's like my mom. You don't talk to my mom until she's had at least a cup of coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
But you don't talk to him until he's been up for a little while. I can get up, get dressed, get ready to go to work. I could be at work in a half an hour and get dressed. Gotta get dressed. Him, he's got to be up. She's trying to make it look good.
I'm a lost cause, Stacy.
Aww. We have to set up a date where we can meet and have lunch or something before winter. We keep saying it. You're tired. You tried. Ricky issues. Poor guy. I know, right? So I'm usually off. I work usually one weekend. I'm off a Friday, Saturday. They call that a weekend, which is fine because that's what he's off. Every weekend, I usually have a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday. Seems like I'm getting more Saturdays off, which is fine because my sales manager, when I get back, we'll get together. He doesn't like to work Sundays. Fine. Floyd goes to work during the day. Well, Harbor Freight's only open from 9 to 6. So that works out perfect. Once I get sat down here, after a while, I'll probably be feeling it. I had to. I love old people, I really do, but sometimes they just try my patience. This guy wanted to buy a lawnmower. It's a battery lawnmower. Hi, Dawn. How you doing? Now, I don't know nothing about battery lawnmowers. I can just read you the box. So he came in and he says, I want that lawnmower. He goes, I got $300. I said, well, it's $289. You're going to have some tax. He says, well, do you have store credit? No. I said, you can apply for a credit card. So I sent him up to the cashier. They applied for a credit card. But by the time he got up, we're doing good, Dawn. Thank you.
Better today than I was yesterday.
Yes. He had back, knee, hip, everything problem. So by the time he got up to the register, there was a long line. So my cashier said, hey, I have a line and he needs a credit card. It takes a few minutes. So I said, okay, I'll come up and do it. So that entails me looking at his driver's license, and he has to put all this information in on the PIN pad, like his social security and how much he makes. We tried to get his social security number in 12 times. 12 times. And I said, would you like me to put it in for you? Trust me, I'm not going to remember it. I can't even remember where to put stuff half the time, so I got him in. So he wants a lawnmower. This thing's heavy. And then you have to have 2 batteries for it, which are $120 a piece. Then the battery charger only charges one at a time, and it's $70 a piece. But he only got one charger. So we get him all checked out. He's got a little...
Milwaukee batteries and charger are cheaper than that.
I know, right? So we get them all checked out, and it's just me and my cashier. Because if it's heavy and there's another guy in the building, I make them do it. But the other guy was at lunch. He's got a little truck, and he wants to put it in the front seat. And I looked at the box, and I looked at him, and I'm like, that's not going to fit. Well, let's try. So we tried. I tried. Why can't we put it in the back of the truck? Well, it's full of stuff. You come to Harbor Freight to buy a lawnmower, and your truck's full of stuff. So I'm like, well, it's not going to go in the front seat.
That's kind of like me taking the Equinox to Menards to buy wood.
Yeah, pretty much.
It didn't end real well. But I got it in there.
I just took the truck.
Well, I wasn't thinking about that.
So he takes the tarp off the back of his bed. And he's got everything but the kitchen sink in there. So he starts throwing all these boxes out on the ground. He's got like broken down all these boxes and just all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, you make me a little hole. He goes, well, I wanted the tarp to go back shut. I'm like, it's not going to happen, sir. We're going to clear a hole, and I'm going to stand this up on end, and then you can put your stuff back in the bed of your truck, okay? He's like, okay. So 20 minutes later, when I left, he was still messing with his truck.
Should have went into Harbor Freight and brought a cargo net.
I said, put your stuff in there, then roll your tarp back down. He had a bungee cord. He had all this stuff. And I'm like, I hope I'm not like that when I'm old. And he was hard of hearing. God bless his soul. Because when he says, well, you put my social security number in. So I come around and go, don't yell at it out loud. You never know who's listening. So that was the end of my day. Woo. I haven't had time to settle down to kick in. I probably won't be able to walk in the morning. Those things are heavy.
They sell the full-size one and the mini ones.
What?
Cargo nets.
Okay, I know that.
That would have been a perfect.
It makes me stop and think about what, getting old?
Too late.
Yeah. I mean, God love him. I'll try to help anybody. Thank you, Dawn. Non-traditional fall. Did you see the sign, honey? How cute. So we'll have scarecrows and all kinds of stuff. What comes with the old, I'm already feeling it. I already forget things left and right. I'm trying not to be a pack rat, except for when it comes to crafting stuff. Thank you, Dawn. And this lady today, you could tell she just came from church and she had a mask on. Hey, Francine! I feel old, Ricky. I really, really do. She'd been to church and she had mask on and she had gloves on. Obviously, still concerned about the virus. And, I always greet my customers. Hey, how are you? Did you find everything you need? And she's like, aren't you so pleasant? And I'm like, I'm trying to be. Isn't it sad that someone has to say, I'm never greeted like that very much anymore?
I've never been greeted like that at your store.
I can't check you out. Listen, if I can make someone's day a little bit brighter, because you can tell, especially some of these old guys. Some of these old guys
Careful.
Older guys. Nothing but a couple little perverts. Because at Harbor Freight, we always ask you what your phone number is. Because if you're a member, have a membership, it's tied to your phone number. So.
Oh, you ask old people for their old men for their
phone number? I have
to
ask them.
Well, then you get what you get.
He's like, I'll be home by 9. I'm like, oh gosh. I said, well, my husband might disagree with that.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Gee, thanks. Pawning me off on old guys. He was rotten. Rotten to the core. Then you got people that come in and I'll go, can I have we always say, what's a good phone number? No. I'm like, okay. You don't get any perks. Because you don't have to. Your purchases aren't tracked. Because the biggest thing is that if you have an Inside Track Club membership, you get cheaper prices. And ooh. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Got caught on itself. And they're always doing promotions. This one guy was already a track membership and he spent like $200 and we're like, pick something out in the cart. He kind of just looks at us. We're like, it's a promotion.
I got free stuff today too.
He got free stuff. He got a discount and free stuff.
I like free stuff.
You got another ammo can.
Never have too many ammo cans.
I don't know about that.
Well, they're good for everything. Toolboxes.
Oh. Why didn't they want to take your order? Were they closing? That's weird.
See, me, I would leave, and before I got out of the parking lot, I would have contacted Taco Bell. That's just me. I like to stir trouble. Don't even say it, Jeanette.
You are trouble. capital T.
That's right. Capital T, baby.
It's more like capital R for rotten.
Well, I'll take that too.
He is rotten.
I am.
Sometimes we're both not feeling good, and we like, I'll do this if you go down the basement and change laundry. Because them steps are steep. I have to walk down them sideways. You know, old house, steep steps. Oh my gosh. How rude. I'd have called their corporate office. That's just me. Rude, rude.
There are just people like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
See, that would be me. That's why I don't work in a fast food restaurant. Because I'm grumpy.
So I kind of get my payback on that. Like, they'll do a lot of membership or a lot of coupons or, you know, just different stuff, but you got to know about it. And if somebody's nice, I'll say, hey, did you see that coupon? And they're like, oh, yeah, I saw that coupon. If they're crabby, I don't even ask them.
I see all the coupons because I signed up for email alerts. That's
wow. Crazy. What's this world coming to?
Go to Taco Bell's Facebook page and leave a post of your experience at Taco Bell and what city you were in. That's another way to get back at them.
So here is, look at all them pretty colors. It's almost like a spring wreath. I said, I'm doing it. It
won't be when you put the ribbon in it.
No, it won't. It's got some fraying going on.
Well, you know.
All right.
You'll have that.
You do, Ricky.
Absolutely.
So here's 2 of our ribbons.
Something like that, I would absolutely call, leave a message on their Facebook page.
Absolutely.
Something. Might even get some free food out of it.
Back when.
Oh yeah. Corporate won't tolerate that kind of behavior.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. Because of what exactly is going on here, you're telling your story to us. Well, okay, it's a small group of people, but word travels really
You never
quick.
know who's walked in my life.
Maybe I was going to go to Taco Bell and decided, oh, not
so
now.
Taco Bell was in my town. I was in my mid-20s. Yeah, I was in my mid-20s. And they were bad. They're always forgetting stuff in our order. And I finally got mad, and I called corporate. And here the district manager asked me, she gave me, I forget, like $20 a week to go in there twice. And, you know, someone was nice to me, get their name badge, and somebody was mean to me, get their name badge. Change my order from the time I ordered it to the time I got to the window to see how they handled it. So there's one set of ribbons. I did that for about 6 months. Got some free food out of it.
Absolutely.
And then here's the other set. So I've been trying something. So I always fold my ribbons like this and I go up the middle, right? So I started trying something because when you do that the first way, they just stay on top of each other. This way, just slightly crisscrossed, and you go up the middle, and fix them. Then they're offset just a tad. You don't have to work at it so hard. Woo! You crisscross them too. I think it just helps just show the ribbons. Floyd likes, well, I have been leaving mine on top of their shells too. Kind of just something different. Take my business elsewhere.
Okay.
What I say is somebody's always got a boss. Everybody's got a boss. Yeah, see how it, and then you don't have to work so hard at it to get them to lay, separate from each other. Took me 3.5 years to figure that out, guys. Things evolve. How I used to do the whole crisscross of my ribbons for probably the first, probably 9 months. I don't understand why people just can't be nice. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. It just goes around the world, right? Nope. I still get well, it's not so much on my Facebook, but it's on my YouTube. I talk too much. Then don't watch me. I didn't ask you to. You just want me to sit here and make it in silence? That's kind of boring. That, and I can't do that. I talk too much.
I'm not saying a word to that.
Wah, wah, wah. So look at those. Look at. They match so well. I can't believe that. I'm almost out of that ribbon too. Darn it. Right?
Not everybody agrees with that, though, Patty.
Well, and I think on YouTube it's because a lot of people are there just to learn how to do something. Tell them they can always just mute it.
I agree with that.
I just delete their comment. I don't even respond anymore. The one lady said, I could understand you talking so much if you were doing a Facebook Live. Or a live period, I think. I'm like, it was a live. What the mute button's for. It's what the delete button's for, too. Oh, look what I did! That's why I cut my pipe cleaners about 1/4 to 1/2 inch long and just bend them over for times like this. That just makes me want to talk even more. I know, right? That would be kind of boring. Of course, a lot of people are doing fast, sped up videos, which I don't see both sides of it.
Well, I mean, I watch YouTube videos that I get a couple of minutes into, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm really not this isn't really what I wanted to watch, I don't go in the comments and make a rude comment. I just close out of it, go to something else.
People cannot, we call them keyboard warriors. They just cannot help themselves but to try to make somebody else's day gloomy. Probably because they're so gloomy.
That's just like Facebook. Somebody makes a post on Facebook that I don't agree with, keep right on scrolling.
We don't get into politics. We might talk about it on a light case on live, but we don't post about it. Even if we agree with people. We may not agree with people. We just don't do it. Isn't that pumpkin? Isn't that pretty?
That's what she said.
It is pretty.
Don't you throw anything at me. Keep your clothespins over there. Ow, 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 ow.
Ha ha, that's what you get.
Oh, that's not funny.
Make fun of me.
Francine said if you didn't talk, she wouldn't watch.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I gotta stand up. That hurt. I might be having a relapse.
Stand up. I can't sit on, that's what we have in the break room. So he sits on a folding chair in here, and that's what we have in our break room.
I can't get my office chair down the hallway.
You sure?
I'm positive. There ain't no way that.
Well, I love you guys too. Darn it, if I didn't do it again.
See, she can't talk and put in rhythm at the same time.
Oh. But see, I like people to like get to know us and.
Good Lord, when did you get all those napkins?
I have a lot of napkins.
See if you can get you some oyster shells.
I already did that.
It's a big trend on Etsy they're calling for Christmas.
Oh, oyster shells?
Oyster shell Christmas ornaments with napkins decoupaged on them.
Really?
Yep.
He's my research and developer. He goes and sees what all the trends are.
Well, I try.
He tries. There we go. Now we're back on it. See about it. You guys got to keep me in line. Don't let me do that again.
You hear that? She's blaming you guys for her screw up. Talk about rude.
Well, they call me out when we don't lower the camera in time. I'm on that now, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a denim. I have a denim sunflower, but it was too much sunflower. I needed pumpkins. Okay, so here's our last one on the outside. I'm still doing good, and I still had to cut all that purple. Then we'll make a bow. Emerald green is what I heard, Ricky, or any color of green. One site I heard emerald green, and then I think Etsy says it's just green.
Well, emerald is Etsy's color of the year. Mm-hmm. Etsy is also predicting that emerald green will carry over into Christmas colors.
But emerald green it's a traditional Christmas sense. Color. So here's what we got so far. Woo-hoo.
If you want to try something out of the box for Christmas,
yeah,
think beach theme.
You know, I've been thinking about that because not everybody gets snow. You know.
I'm just sharing information that I found on.
Yeah, he told me that about a month ago. I forgot about that. I have to try to make a beach theme Santa or something.
And lobsters. Not necessarily for Christmas.
Oh, did you? I like.
Oh, don't tell Jeanette that. She'll take my tiles out of my room.
I got my own upstairs.
I need to get some of them painted. painted.
I did some wood tiles one night in the private group. Now, I did the iron-on method. Santa on vacation. There you go. I did the iron-on method, and it did warp the wooden tiles a little much. So I either got to do it and not leave it on there so much, or try the wet method or something.
Just do the wet method on wood.
Oh, look at that! Isn't that cute?
But there again, you don't want to get too much on there. Could still potentially warp.
This, I mean, you guys can't see it. This is so bright.
And it was literally still warm when I brought it in here.
I'm like, can you make me a sign?
I'm waiting to pull dinner out of the oven at 7 o'clock. We're going live at 8, mind you. And she's like, I need a sign. What?
So I have this 4-inch ribbon. Thank you. I know I like the iron-on method. Thank you, Char. So I'm going to try to do some 4-inch. We're going to make a big old bow. So let's do... There's 10. Should we do a funky or with tails? So let me get a drink. You guys decide. Funky bow or a bow with tails?
Thumbs up for tails, hearts for funky. I'm glad that was empty.
What'd you say? Thumbs up for funky?
Thumbs up for tails.
Oh, tails.
Hearts
for funky.
For funky.
So, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. It's downstairs.
Probably in the truck dirty.
No, it's not. My other one's in the truck.
Oh, that's right. You don't take that one.
I don't take that to work. How do you vote no tails?
That's a 10-inch sign, Patty. It's going to take a lot of tails to take away from that sign.
Yeah, true. So thumbs up for tails. Oh, I won't see it, will I? I won't see it.
Oh. Well, we've only got one thumbs up so far. So. I guess you'll just have to comment because.
Yeah, I forgot we're on StreamYard.
We're on StreamYard. I don't know if we'll see it.
So tails or funky?
We got one with tails, one with no tails.
Tails or funky? Come on, guys.
Well, there's not a lot of people watching tonight anyway. So.
Stacy. Timmy says funky. I got 2 funky, 2 tails.
It's all tied up, 2 and 2.
Next one gets it. Sorry, you don't get a vote twice. Oh.
Patty and Ricky both hit the screen at the same time.
No, Patty already voted. She said no tails. So.
Ricky said tails.
Ricky said tails. Okay, Ricky, we get tails.
We're going to try tails. Look at the bright
side. Short tails. We're going to do short tails.
Look at the bright side. You don't like the tails? You can always cut them off.
There you go.
Stacy said tails too. So.
Yep, we're doing tails. We're going to do 10-inch tails, so they're not real long. Christmas time is usually the only time I do them really long tails. So we're going to do a 7-inch loop.
Oh, I need a nap.
You had all day to nap. That's okay. I'm just teasing. We don't get mad here.
Except at each other.
I just throw clothespins at him.
She does.
This is not a real heavy, so I'll stick to doing just 7-inch.
Why is stuff moving?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Is your foot hitting it or something?
No.
It's a ghost. Yeah, I don't think short tails would be too bad. Christmas is when I really like to do the long tails. Is for Christmas, non-wreath related. We'll do wreaths, we'll do non-wreaths. He didn't even see all the napkins that are in the box. Don't glare at me.
As long as they're
Did you just growl at me?
As long as they're not all as expensive as those Mackenzie Child napkins.
He will not. The ghost of the wreath past. He will not let me live down the Mackenzie Child napkins. Well, I did buy another set of Mackenzie Child. They weren't that much. They were the cocktail ones. That was a while back. Okay.
Pays an outrageous amount of money for our napkins.
But they're pretty napkins.
They better have gold foil in them for that price. And paper straws.
Oh, Francine. We've already decided we're doing short tails. Short tails should be okay. So, and we're going to do a Lisa bow. Lisa's got 2 loops and 1 loop, and then 2 loops and 1 loop. Okay? It makes a much fuller bow. So let's see here. I don't think I want to put that one in there.
No.
Because it'll contrast with those. But I do have plain orange here. I have purple. So we want to use the purple. I have black and white check. I do have a checked purple. Now here's where I think the dark blue, the royal blue would go just as well as the light blue.
No.
No? But look at the pants and stuff. They're darker.
But they're still not royal blue.
On the edges they are.
Just do what you want. That's what you're going to do anyway.
Francine, you'll get over it. I do have some orange.
Real quick.
Okay. Oh, I do have this too. This is the one I didn't use in my tails because of the other sunflowers. I think we'll do this one. And listen, I got this at Harbor Freight. And if you like to use stick pins a lot, it's one of those little magnetic bowls for like $3. They make them bigger too. They're actually a parts bowl, so your parts don't like spill out everywhere. So we could do a blue and then a purple. Because we want to put some purple in the bow. Will you forgive me, Francine? So we're going to do 6.5 on these. Because the 4 inches at 7. We're going to make a nice full bow. I did have someone ask me, why do you do that little scrunchy thing? This is always how I learned how to make bows. Oh, I did that backwards. All right, I'll just pick it up and flip it. because you want the one bow, one loop on this one on the other side. And I did start selling ribbon by the yard on the website. So craft as much as we do, so they don't have a lot of ribbon laying around, so they could just buy smaller increments to do a project they want. There we go. So where there's 2 loops, you want the next 1 loop, and then we'll do 2 loops. Francine hasn't answered me. I might have made her mad. Okay, so then we'll do the purple.
So how many of you all have a Menards close to you?
I think it's mostly mid.
I don't know. Anyway, so I'm at Menards today. Oh, good Lord. That's crazy, Francine.
Oh my gosh.
So when in Menards today.
Call 1-800-Walmart and complain.
To get some stain. And they have an oops section.
Like Lowe's has
paint.
their mist tints and stuff.
Menards is like a Lowe's.
It's like a Lowe's.
And Lowe's has this too. I don't know what their prices are though. Went into Menards today to get some stain, and I looked in the oops paint section, and the sample size paints that are normally $4 or $5. If it's a mist tint, they sell it for 50 cents for an 8-ounce container.
It's not quite 8 ounces. It's 7.75.
Oh, 7 3/4 ounces.
So they're little testers that you can buy for $4 or $5. But when someone gets one and they don't like it or it didn't color right, they sell it for 50 cents.
I'm like, so I went in there today and they had 3, not necessarily colors I would have normally bought, but for 50 cents for 7 3/4 ounces of paint, duh.
Yeah.
I'll have to start going in there more often.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was because I bought a gallon of a off-white mist tint. What was it, like $9?
$9.
Something like that. For good quality paint, $9 for a
I
gallon.
think it has a primer in it too.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Because some crafts you don't want to use latex paint on, but painting boards or something.
Most of the stuff that we do, you can.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I only did 2 bows. Oh, well, I guess we're just doing what we want.
Most of those layoffs were down at corporate, though.
Their layoffs were at corporate. Don't let them lie to you.
Now, they could still be shorthanded.
Right.
Just because
so we got 1.
The Walmart here is horribly understaffed because nobody wants to work there.
That store has gone downhill.
Yes, Ricky, that is dirt cheap for gallon.
I know.
So yeah, anytime
you snatched that right up.
Anytime you go into a big box store, go to their paint section and see if they have any mist tints for sale.
So we need to use this one.
I highly recommend it.
And this one.
What happened to the container?
What?
If that roll of ribbon was on.
Oh, once it gets so small, I just take it off because I don't want this big old thing. Because it was on a big roll. So I want to use this one. And we want to use the black and white check. Should we put a purple in between?
Yes.
I think that'll work. I always pull out more ribbons than I need.
And
we'll put this one on top.
For what we do paint-wise, the little sample jars are big enough.
Oh yeah, that lasts me a
for
while.
the crafting that we do. So I would much rather go in and pay $4 for a custom color of paint than I would to have to buy.
And they've got like metallics. I think they're a little more, but oh, I'm putting a buffalo check next to a buffalo check.
Wrong.
Yes, I'm anal about that stuff.
So yeah, anytime you're in a big box, well, even Walmart sells this tins. I don't know how cheap they sell them, but you know, it's all, that's it. I wouldn't buy that then. Doesn't take but a minute to go look and see what they got and how much it costs.
Yeah.
Menards is dirt cheap. I don't know about Home Depot or Lowe's what their prices are, or Walmart for that.
Lowe's used to be really reasonable, but they've gone up. I mean, everything's gone up. Don't get me wrong.
So you got to keep your eye out for those deals.
So that lone purple one's just gonna have to be hanging out there in the middle. Nobody will never know unless I tell them. Because I didn't do 2 loops on one side. But it'll be okay. It's my signature bow.
I need to get my laser fired up tomorrow too. I don't know. There's too much stuff to do and not enough days off.
Do they do the same?
Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. How you doing? We're just gonna wackadoodle the pattern all to heck.
Wackadoodle?
Wackadoodle. That has been my word lately.
Oh, good Lord.
I look at these kids I work with. They're like, well, what's a kid? I'm like, you all are kids. Jason is 31. He's the oldest of our...
We still have children older than all of your coworkers.
Well, no, the old guys are that work in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah, they're all older.
Guy.
But all of the leadership team...
Oh, the management team's all
kids.
Babies. Except for Jeanette. She's far from the baby.
So I always yell at them about their mouth and how loud they talk. And they're always joking around.
Well, yeah, they're kids.
And I'm like, you guys got to be presentable for the customers because our office is right up front. Well, today I got them all. They're always talking bad on the radio. And my store manager says something. And it just came out. So I apologize. I said his name. And I said, Jornejo. And they lost it. Because I'm always yelling at them. They're like, welcome to the family. And I,
You can broke down and bought an iPhone like they all have.
I was a manager at Walmart longer than all of them have been in supervisor roles altogether.
Most of them since they've been alive.
No. Somebody asked something when I got hired at Walmart. I said, well, probably when you were in diapers. We were trying to find something. They kept on telling me where it was at. Some fixture stuff for the shelves. I'm like, it's not back there. They kept telling me where. And I'm like, listen, I climbed them stairs, like those stair ladder things, 5 times. It's not back there. So the one girl goes, come on, I'll help you find them. I'm like, I'm telling you it's not back there. So she gets back there and she says, Jeanette, I think you're right. I'm like, I told you it's not back there. I didn't need to come back there again. But things are getting better at work. They're not as bad as they were. I think they just had to get used to it wasn't going to be a party every day. Yeah, let's do 2. This bow it started as a Lisa bow and turned into a 2-on-2 bow. Whatever floats my bow, right? I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me.
Pretty much unannounced.
No, it was on my calendar, thank you very much.
Of a potential live.
No, it was in bold. That means I'm going live. Oh, thank you, Francine. Listen, if I got a craft, I'd love to just craft with someone else, either watching or Angela and I'll get on FaceTime and.
Have you guys actually FaceTimed now?
Yes, we have.
Isn't that way nicer than
Yes, it is.
Messenger?
She was the first. Well, she'd be the only one to FaceTime me other than you. You like 2-on-2 bows? Yeah, I noticed that on your wreaths.
I like Floyd bows.
I gotta get him to branch
Nope.
out. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. You found us. Kind of towards the end, but
We're still making a bow.
she's still working on it.
I didn't make a bow tonight. I was lucky to get the mesh cut. And when you do a Lisa bow, you gotta watch where your tails are because. Oh, you can FaceTime. That's right. You have an iPhone too. So we have all these chargers around the house.
Yeah, but we still have a lot of stuff that needs the
Yeah, we have tablets and stuff.
tablets and game controllers and.
Yeah.
My wireless charger actually uses a.
I think I bought one too. I just have to look for it.
Gotta find it.
They have one at work. Everybody uses
What, a wireless charger?
one of the round pads.
Is it an actual Apple one or?
I don't know.
The new iPhones use what they call MagSafe.
I don't put my phone on it.
It connects on the back of the phone magnetically.
Oh. So I always like to pull all my tails to the middle before I tighten it up for the last time, or else it's harder. Oh, thank you. So those tails aren't too long. I did put 2 4-inches on the back. So we'll split up my oopses. That one's got 2. That one's got 1. It'll be all right.
Hi, Facebook user. Is this Michelle? I don't know why we're still.
Her name showed up the other day. I was like shocked.
I don't understand why we're still getting Facebook users.
I don't know.
Is
that Michelle, honey?
A court?
Yeah, I got an Apple. We both did. Mine was so shattered. I'd never had a shattered phone. Oh, you're not showing today, Michelle.
It's weird.
I know.
I did everything that StreamYard and Facebook told me to do to make sure everybody's name shows up. But it's just, I don't know.
I cut that off before I left. Oh, well.
Oops.
I usually use it as a handle. Gives you a little bit more support.
It does.
I got a little anxious to chop it off. Well, how many more days we got, Michelle? See, 7, 6, a week from yesterday, so 7 or 6. I don't know. See if I can.
Yeah, there's a big glare on the sign.
See it now? It's so cute. Those colors are so vibrant. 6 more days. 6 more days. Do, 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 do.
Don't do that anymore.
Huh?
Don't do that anymore.
6 more days. 6 more days. Do, do, do,
And then I get the house all to myself.
He just told me not to do it again. Why not? Ask Deanne. She was scared to go live. We got her going live all the time.
Now she's addicted.
Now she's addicted. Did you go live that first week? We're like, okay, Deanne, slow down. You'll get burnt out.
She likes going live. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so I just take my finger and run along the wire to curl them down. Oh, that's not going to take away from the sign. That's cute.
Well, between the sign and the ribbon, it covers up all the mesh.
Does it cover up all the mesh? Thank you, Debbie.
Covers up a lot of it.
You're just jealous.
No.
Yep. I love this ribbon. I might have to find some more. It's so cute. Matches that sign. Make some wreath or sign and ribbon kits. Thank you, Deanne. And I only put 3 on here because you never know where this outside one's going to be. Oh, my mom don't drive me nuts anymore. We talk to each other probably about once every other week. I think she gets bored because my brother doesn't talk to her. He lives with her, but he's a butthead. Cuteness. Ooh, that one's clear over here. Thank you, Debbie. I'm all about being, I like traditional, but I like living on the edge. What are you about? You only do a Floyd bow.
But there are variations on the Floyd bow.
Oh my gosh, you put 6 ribbons in it one
7.
night. 7. Oh my gosh.
I can make it as big or as little as I want. I can put as many ribbons in it as I want. It's a very versatile bow.
He just stuck his tongue out at me.
Yep.
All right, so I got 2 more. Always cut enough for the outside and usually. Francine, it's on my.
It's on YouTube.
It's on the YouTube. It's on the. Is it community tab?
I believe so. Or it's pinned at the top of our business page on Facebook.
I don't. Francine, do you only use YouTube? Because like Patty, she only does YouTube. She doesn't have a Facebook.
Oh, did you update the calendar?
I thought so. So we have it on Facebook on our page, and then it's Hey Richard, I sent a notice out, and it's on my calendar.
Yeah, but we don't have the.
I think it's on the community tab.
Yes, it is community.
So if you look at the community tab, I have a calendar.
The very first post.
Because what has happened is with our work schedules and whatnot, if it's on there, it's tentative. If it goes bold, it's on in case unless something happens. Because sometimes I only have 2 weeks of. Thank you, Patty. Of schedules. So we'll put one there. Let's see if there's a spot over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it here since it's cut already. Thank you, Richard. We're all about non-traditional colors tonight. We still got orange pumpkins. I like orange and blue and orange. You saw it, Debbie? Awesome. I like orange and blue and orange and turquoise. You can switch my cameras for me now. This light blue mesh likes to fray too.
I'm gonna use
It is
mesh.
But it's the only. Hey, JoJo.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a nice color and it's shimmery, but it frays really bad and it's very thin.
Try to stay out of the
very thin.
The light. That sign is really, really bright colors. I think it's cute. Anything that's got buffalo check and pumpkins in it is cute for fall. Thank you, JoJo. And I thought about putting some flowers in there, but Yep, it's hot off the press tonight, Richard. It's not even new.
It's not even on the website.
It's not even on the website yet. But Richard used the Halloween sign from the Sign of the Month. I'm like, I forgot about that. So I gotta just start having you make me the exclusive sign, and that'll just make me use it. It's printed in here.
I do believe
I told you that.
Yeah, we should use our own products and promote our Sign of the Month club. I do believe we had that conversation.
We did. So each month, print me the exclusive.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, guys, for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you, Michelle. I did that by accident. I just happened. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had that ribbon.
Oh, Francine is only on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay. So, yep, honey, just go to the
community.
Doesn't need flowers, yeah.
The community tab on our YouTube channel has the calendar as well. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for coming, and we'll see you later.
Glad you got to talk to me. I'm not here very often.
No, we're going to try to make Friday nights a thing. A thing?
We'll see.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.